Yes, good evening everyone. This is Amit Hansda from Montfort School, Hazaribag. Today, we are going to have a session on effective communication. Through this session, we will learn that how can we make our communication effective? How can others can be inspired by our communication skills? We use many languages with the people to communicate with them. Roughly, if you will say, there are 6,500 languages spoken all over the world. These languages are used to communicate with others. We can share our information, any idea, or any thought with the others. Let's understand first what exactly communication is. Communication means expressing ourselves to others and understand their ideas and thoughts. Without communicating with others, we cannot understand others' thoughts and others' ideas also. We cannot take any information also, and we cannot share any idea with them. Without communication, it is not possible. As we are the educators, so we communicate with the students every day. If our communication skills will not be effective, then of course children cannot learn. Let us see our session goals today. What are the communication goals of this session? So I have selected 6 session goals for this session today. First, what does it mean by effective communication? So first of all, we will see, as this is our topic, that what is the meaning of effective communication and how can we make our communication effective? How can we inspire others by our communication? Our second goal is 3 basic types of communication. Today, I will tell you about the 3 basic types of communication which are used in the schools and in the institutions and in the society also. Our third goal is involvement of communication in education. Yes, this is the main point of this session. As we all are the teachers, we all are the educators, so we have to know the involvement of communication education. Without communicating with the students, we cannot share our information, our knowledge with them. So we have to understand what is the exact involvement of communication in education and how can we make it effective. Our fourth goal will be communication skills. So there are some communication skills. By using them, we can make our communication effective. We can inspire others. Our fifth goal will be significance of effective communication in schools. Our sixth goal will be importance of effective communication between teachers and students. If there will not be effective communication between teachers and students, of course, whatever we will teach, students will not understand. We will not, they will not able to catch our words. So let's move to the next slide. Let's understand now what does it mean by effective communication. As you can see in the screen, it is given there. Effective communication is defined as the ability to convey information to another effectively and efficiently. So whatever we speak in the classes, whatever we teach in the classes, if that will not be effective, if clarity will not be there, students will not able to understand. There is a very big point to understand and to judge the knowledge of the students. whatever we have taught, whether they have understood or not. That is questioning them. If we will ask them the questions from the topics, whatever we will teach, then of course, if they will answer, then of course they have understood. Or if they will not understand, if they will not answer, then surely they have not understood. So we have to clarify all the situations. If there will be confusions in their minds, we have to solve them. We can communicate with anyone through a comedy also, a poem also, a story also, an act also. As I think all of you have seen the mono act of today's program, which was done by Amarjit sir. Yes, he did many roles in just a few minutes. So that was the also type of communication. And he conveyed a big message to us. I hope you have heard about the well-known person of India, Kapil Sharma. There is a show also with his name, The Kapil Sharma Show. People from different states and different countries, they come to Mumbai and they attend his show. Why? What is the reason? The reason is that he communicate with the people effectively. The way he talk to others, the way he act, you have noticed his team members also. Whatever situation you will give them, they will act according to that. And it attract the audience to them. And people love to listen to them. People love to watch his show. I'm giving example of another person, that is a famous YouTuber, Sandeep Maheshwari. He is a motivational speaker. Many people attend his show. Wherever he gives his session, people go there. If they are having any problem in their life, then they want to, or if they want to find the solutions, then of course they attend his show. And this is like a magic, that after listening to him, people feel completely motivated. They feel like they have found the roots and the solutions of their problems, because he communicate with the people effectively. One movie was released, I remember, uh, in the year of 2019, on 12th July. The name of the movie was Super 30, and Hrithik Roshan was the lead actor there. So the the movie was the biopic of Anand Kumar, who was from Bihar. So in that movie, we saw that he gave free education to the children, to the poor children. And the way he communicated with the students, the children, they were only 30 students. He told them, he defined them, he explained them many topics, and the children understood also. And what was the result? All the 30 students, they got the good results in IIT. They were selected. The reason was the same, because they were taught by Anand Kumar. And it was a very big movie, very fantastic movie. And it conveyed a big message to the people, to the teachers, that if we are teaching to the students with the with the uses of communication skills, then of course there will not be any confusion in children's brain, and they will be eager to learn more and more. Let's watch a video now, and I request you all that please listen the words of the video.
God, give me the power to talk would be the ultimate gift they yearn for, always. More than 95% of the people have this gift, the power to talk. However, only a handful choose to use it to create change. The ones that create change touch the lives of people, contribute to the society, and make the world smile. Be it entrepreneurs, politicians, philanthropists, artists, musicians, sportsperson or influencers. They all have one thing in common. They communicate effectively their thoughts, ideas, and passion. They communicate efficiently to bring about change, not just for themselves, but for others as well. If they can be a change maker, so can you, and only you can. Be the change. Let's do it.
So in the video we watched that we can communicate with others through comedy also, through an act also. We have seen that there are so many artists, dancers, singers, politicians. Why are they famous? Because they communicate with the people effectively. They share their thoughts, the useful thoughts to others effectively. Now, we will see the three basic types of communication. The three basic types of communication. First is verbal communication. Second is non-verbal communication. Third is written communication. Let's see to each type one by one. Let's see first verbal communication. What is verbal communication? Verbal communication is the use of words to share information with other people or to convey information by using words. In our daily lives, we meet so many people. We talk to the students. Sometimes we explain the topic. If there will not be effective uses or communication skills, then of course the children will not able to catch our words. The class will become completely bored. And it is like we have taught a topic and next day if you will ask the same topic to them, that what did you understand from yesterday's class? Sir, I forgot, they'll answer. Sir, I don't know. Because we don't communicate effectively with the students. It doesn't matter that with whom we are communicating. In this, there will not be written message or anything else. Just we have to talk and we have to make it effective. How can we make it effective? Suppose we are the speaker and we are talking to anyone. Then we will use the language what the listener or listeners understand. If the listener doesn't understand Hindi and you are talking in Hindi only, then of course he will never understand anything. Other thing is there, we have to use the simple words, easy words. And if suppose instead of speaker, we are the listeners, and other person who is with you, that particular person is the speaker, In that up situation, we have to keep eye contact with them. We have to listen to them. We should not be distracted from them. If we are sharing our ideas with them, then clarity should be there. There should not be a single confusion in his brain, in his mind about the conversation. Next is non-verbal communication. Have you ever thought there are so many deaf students in the world? How they are being taught? How they are being taught? By using communication skills, non-verbal communication skills. This is a very, very, very big challenge to those teachers who are teaching the deaf students. They can't listen. But even though they are our children only, we have to teach them. They also have right, they also have authority to progress in their life and to achieve their goals. That's why we, the teachers, are responsible to teach them. We can teach them by facial expressions, our tone of voice, and so many gestures and signs, as you can see in the pictures also. Next is written communication. Written communication. A written communication means the sending of messages, orders, or instructions in writing through letters, circular, manuals, reports, etc. Suppose we wrote a letter to someone. We wrote an application to someone, but complete message we did not add. The reader who is reading that, he or she is confused. Oh my God, there is a big confusion regarding this and this conversation. I do not understand what to do. I have to call him, I have to call her. This type of confusions will be there if you will give half message. So this is our responsibility. If you are communicating with anyone in written communication, then we have to clear all the things there. The way of writing, the uses of words, those are very important. Now we will see if the communication will be effective, then what type of benefits does it give to us? Yes, this is the fact. In schools, if communication will be effective, both the teachers and the students will benefit. It leaves all parties involved satisfied and feeling accomplished. accomplished. Yes, the listener will be completely satisfied with the topic. They will be understanding everything. By delivering messages clearly, there is no room for misunderstanding or alteration of messages, which decreases the potential for conflict. There will not be any confusion if our communication skill will be effective. If there will be confusions left in children's brain, then the teaching, the topic, whatever we taught, that was meaningless. Now I have a question for you. How can we make our communication effective? How can we make our communication effective? There can be so many things which you can suggest. I request you all to use chat box and please send me any suggestion. Yes, through a relatable language. Yes, the good point. Voice modulations. Yes, thank you, ma'am. Yes, manage your own emotions. We can make our communication effective by managing our own emotions. Yes, thank you, ma'am. By communicating in a language listener can understand. Yes, that is also a big point. Yeah, effective conversation. Thank you, sir. Okay, we will move to next. So, I want to tell you about some communication skills. Communication skills, communication can be made effective by using communication skills. We can say in short form CS. Okay, thus, there are 7 communication skills. We can say the 7 CS. First is courtesy. First is courtesy. What does it mean by courtesy? Courtesy is the respect that we show to others. If we are in the class, then courtesy keep the very big position there. If courtesy will be there, the children will be comfortable with us. Whenever we are talking to anyone, we should give them respect. We should give them respect. Either they are elder than us or they are younger than us. We should give them respect. During conversation, we should listen to others carefully. If we are the listeners, then we have to listen to others carefully. And we have to make eye contact. Our next skill is correctness. Correctness. What does it mean by correctness? Correctness in communication means that there should not be any grammatical mistakes. If we are teaching to the students, then of course, whatever we teach them, children will learn those particular things only. We are their models, we are their heroes. Whatever we will tell them, they will listen. So, if they will find out any mistakes in our grammars and in our statements, whatever we said, then of course it will ruin our impression and it will spoil all the respect, whatever we have gained. Our third communication skill is consideration. This skill is about the listeners or whom you are addressing is more important than what you are saying. Suppose in the middle classes, you will go and you will talk about quantum physics. Will they understand? Surely not. If we will go to the pre-primary students and we will teach them about adverbs, about active voice, passive voice, surely they will not understand. Because the standard of the brain, the standard of the knowledge also important. That is also important in education. Our next communication skill is concreteness. Concreteness means that message should be specific instead of general. If this is usually used in written communication, if we are writing anything, so we have to write the clear message that the reader who is reading that will understand the meanings and there will not be any confusion regarding the message what you wanted to give him or her. Our next skill is conciseness. Conciseness is communication in communicating complete information about a topic or idea in a few words. I'm giving you an example. Suppose there is a class. A teacher went to the class. He taught about a topic, a particular topic for 1 hour. He explained and explained and explained for 1 hour the same topic. But the students did not understand. There were so many confusions in their brain. The bell rang and the children left the class. The teacher left the class, sorry. In the next period, another teacher came. He taught to the same students the same topic. He explained that topic only for 15 minutes, but the children understood everything. There wasn't any confusion in their brain, nothing. They understood completely. So, what do you think? Which teacher is best? The teacher who taught them for 1 hour or the teacher who taught them for 15 minutes? Yes, of course, the teacher who taught them for 15 minutes. And he used other times for activities and all. Yes. A statement is there. I had heard before I think 10 years or 5 years. It was short. The message should be short and sweet. It should be short and sweet. We have to use the meaningful words during our explanations and all. Yes, our next skill is completeness. What does it mean by completeness? Whatever ideas or information we share with the students, it must be complete. Students should not have any confusion regarding the topic. Completeness prevents the need for further communication. This is the big statement of this skill. Completeness prevents the need of further communication. There will not be any confusion. Then of course, next time or for another period, you don't have to explain about the same topic. Our next skill is clarity. There should be clarity in the topics or whatever we explain. We should use easy words to the students. Okay. Now we'll move to next slide. Now there is a question. Why is effective communication important in schools? Why is effective communication important in schools? I request you all to just write your answers in the chat box. Yes. So that students and teachers understand each other. Yes, if effective communication will be there, then the students and teachers, they will understand each other. They will be having the strong relationship. Students will enjoy learning from the teachers. They will be eager to learn more and more. Now we will see significance of effective communication in schools. What are the significance of effective communication? First, to keep the class interesting and creative. Yes, if effective communication will be there, all the children will take interest in the class and they will enjoy learning from the teachers. Next is to build a conducive environment for the students. There will be suitable environment for the students. There will be a positive thinking in the classroom. If students will be having any confusion, a single confusion also, they will ask. If our communication skills will not be effective, if we will explain any topic for 100 times also, then also the children will not understand. Third number, you see, to motivate the students to enhance their abilities. Yes, effective communication. By using effective communication, we can motivate the students to enhance their abilities. They will understand and they will come to know their abilities and they will try to do more. Next, to encourage the students to work hard. If effective communication will be there, then children will understand all the topics, whatever we will teach them. So they will start working hard. If they will understand, then of course they will enjoy. So they will work hard for their exams. They will work hard for their academic progress and all. Next is for children's academic success. Yes, effective communication is very important for children's academic success. It can only give them good success in their exams and all. Importance of effective communication between teachers and students. What is the importance of effective communication between teachers and students? Let's see. First, effective communication makes learning easier. If communication will be effective, then it makes learning easier. The students will feel easy to learn the topics, any subject. It instills confidence in the students. Yes, the level of confidence will be grow, and the students will understand. It helps students achieve goals. So as you can take examples, as we all the teachers will teach to the students, if we will ask the same topic to those students after 1 month, or after 1 or 2 months, then of course perhaps they will have to, perhaps they forget the topics, they can't answer. So if they understand it, then it will stay with them for their whole life. It increases opportunities for expanded learning. Yeah, they learn more, and they will be eager to attempt other opportunities also. They will try to do better. It strengthens the connection between students and teacher. Yes, it will create a strong relationship between teachers and the students. Because if suppose any teacher's class is little bored, then students will not enjoy in his class. If they don't understand, then of course they'll feel completely bored in that type of classes. So we have to make the classes effective, and it will create the strong relationship between the students and between us. It creates an overall positive experience. Yes, if effective communication will be there in the class, then it creates an overall positive experience. There will be a power, positive power, you can say. The children will never be defeated by any situation. They will try to fight. If they don't understand anything, they will ask to the teachers. Let's see some lines, some good lines said by the great people. We'll see first Robert John Mihar. The most valuable resource that all teachers have is each other. Yes, have you ever thought in a school there are so many teachers. They are from different places. Means different skills also being gathered there. So if we will communicate with each other, the teachers, then of course we will learn more. If we will share our ideas and thoughts, then we can make our communication skills completely effective. Without collaboration, our growth is limited to our own perspectives. Yes, if we will not collaborate with each other, then we cannot have growth. Next is Jim Rohn. He has said, effective communication is 20% what you know and 80% how you feel about what you know. Next is Nat Turner. Nat Turner. He has said, effective communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity. Zig Ziglar has said, in many ways, effective communication begins with mutual respect, communication that inspires, encourages others to do their best. So, by seeing our communication skills, which are effective, Others should be inspired from us. Next, Tony Robbins. He is a very famous motivational speaker. Communication is power. Those who have mastered its effective use can change their own experience of the world and the world's experience of them. All behavior and feelings find their original roots in some form of communication. So, at the end, dear teachers, I want to tell effective communication creates a difference between learning by heart and understanding. Yes, this is the thing. This is my fundamental purpose of this session. That effective communication is very important in our lives. If we will learn anything by heart, then after one day, after 2 days, perhaps after 1 month, we forget that particular thing what we have learned. If we are learning by heart, so we have to motivate the children to understand the topic. And how will they understand? If we will communicate with them effectively. Because the topic which the children understand, it will remain with them for their whole life. It is like the table of two. If they want to forget it, even though they can't, because understanding is very important. So now, at the end, I want to thank you all, dear teachers, to give your precious time for this session. I am very thankful to you. Okay, by using these words, I will end my session. I will share my link in the WhatsApp group. Kindly make your attendance from there. Thank you.